Hey, it's Wildflower of UGS Music, but this is Wild Recaps, where we talk about all the wild moments from all the TV shows and streaming shows we all love. And so today we are hopping back on the Baddies train, talking about episode part 2 of the reunion. You guys, my hair might be a little frizzy, at some angles, but I hope you can still accept me. Let's get this going. Now, we already talked about part 1. It is absolutely insane to recap a recap, so just go watch the video. Now, last video, we did speak about Tinkerbella and Meatball fighting. The meat of the fight actually happened on this episode, the part 2 of the reunion, but we talked about it last episode because the fight started at the end of the first episode and finished this episode. I'll recap that part and just tell you that yes, Meatball is a hater, did not deserve a baddie chain, whined and cried for hers. It's a whole pity party for Meatball. Let's talk about Big Gretch. Big Gretch. First, whenever she came on the show and we heard the name Big Gretch, we didn't know what to expect. I was expecting a big, okay? But no, she's actually very small. She's tall, but very, very frail looking. This reunion, she actually looked pretty good in her red hair. The thing about Gretchen is she's one of those Latinas that says the N-word, but has no regard or respect for the feelings of the people around her for her saying it. Instead of just respecting, okay, this is how you're black, this is how you feel about it, I'm gonna respect that and not say it. She's just, I can't help it, I don't mean it like that, I just don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that, but when you're not black and the topic of discussion is the N-word, just be as respectful as you can, because if you don't, you could come off in a way that you don't want to, like hateful or disrespectful towards black people. And if you love us so much and you got sisters, brothers, cousins, men that you love, even related to that's black, then why can't you understand that the black people that don't know you feel this way, so you should respect it? That for me just makes me feel like you don't know enough about our history to even be using that word. Because if you did, you would understand the frustration behind some black people not wanting non-blacks to say it. It's just that lack of simple common sense that lets me know that she lacks the decency that is probably needed. You can't see that this is really stopping you from showing all other parts of your personality to make people like you more. Because now you're the girl that said the N-word. Also the girl that bit Jayla. So Jayla, to me, is absolutely beautiful. And she's a designer and everything like that. You can go on her Instagram page, and see what she got going on. Basically, she has a brain, you know what I'm saying? And she has things about herself besides whatever is going on in the show. The potential of what she has going on outside of the show with her brand and everything is so much better than being on Baddies, in my opinion. But I understand that it does give her attention. I didn't even know about her brand or anything like that until I saw her, on the show. So, that's why. The way that she is very also fitting for Baddies too. She just does it, she looks very, how y'all like to say, demure. She's a little ratch. But at the same time, I really, like her because of the whole duality of having that anger, but also being into other things and being able to put that energy somewhere else. Because some people on Baddies don't really seem like they have much going on outside of Baddies, and it's almost like Baddies itself is their whole thing, it's their whole personality, claim to fame, all that. But again, Jayla has other things, and here she is fighting Big Gretch, defending the N-word, which I love, but then getting bit, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even that she got her ass beat or anything like that, because we all know Jayla can fight. Now you had this big old scar, because of the environment that you put yourself in. And then on the reunion, she ended up getting scratched all on her face by Gretchen, and Gretchen ended up pulling her tooth out. See, Gretchen fights dirty. And they were on the floor together, and her hands were in Jayla's mouth, and that tooth came out, baby. And it's just like, oh, I hate to see it. Gretchen deserved to get her beat by Jayla, and she deserved to be slapped by every black person in there. Maybe excluding Natalie Nunn, because her history with blackness and everything like that. Let's not forget how anti-black she was on her season of Bad Girls Club. That's probably a topic for a whole other episode, probably on a different channel. Again, I really wanted Jayla to get Gretchen because she's wrong for acting like that, and I just don't like that, you know, it seems like every time she gets to fight Gretchen, Gretchen like leaves a very pronounced mark on her. I don't believe that Gretchen can fight like that, you know, but she definitely can defend herself. Now, Callie being friends with Gretchen, I don't mind that Gretchen had one friend in the house, you know. Let's be humane here. She can have one friend. Callie made a good point as to, you know, kind of what Santana said, is that other people say it, so what's the difference? Yes, Ahna, Biggie, Gretch, all Latina. But let's not act like all Latinos are. There are people who are Latino who are black and some who are not. Gretchen is not black. Biggie is black. You know, Ahna Mac, to me, I would say she's black, but I don't know if that's what she, you know how it is with them Dominicans. You really got to get around them and see what they consider themselves. Because a Dominican will be as black as me, as wide nosed and nappy headed and big lipped as I, and say all day. But as soon as some black issues come up, or as soon as it's time to identify as black, oh, I know black, I know black. You already know. To bring it back, because I went off on a little tangent, Biggie is black. I think Ahna's black. I don't know what Ahna considers herself. Gretchen is not. Mariah Lynn is not. So Saucy brought up to Gretchen that, you know, Mariah Lynn used to say the N-word on Love and Hip Hop, which is true. And you know, it used to be in her music too, but it's edited out now. And I appreciate her taking those steps because, you know, maybe the black people around her would not educating her that, you know, only say this around us and not others, which I think happens a lot. And shame on you black people who have non-black friends that you let say but you don't educate them to don't just go around saying this around other people, because they don't know you, they're going to take it wrong, it's going to be a situation. But I feel like that was probably Mariah, and she became a little more aware. And you know, I know she's still saying but at least she edited out her music and she stopped saying it on TV. And hell, I even noticed that after Gretchen said it this season, you didn't really hear Ahna say it like that. She used to say it a lot. And after this season, you didn't really hear Ahna say it like that at all. Like, I might have heard it once or twice, but the whole point is the amount of times that Ahna would say had decreased drastically since they bought the whole Gretchen thing up. I wonder what Ahna considers herself. Has anybody ever seen a clip or anything? Like, does she consider herself black? Or, you know, what's her story? They look black, a lot of them do, but those would be the same ones that have so much hate in their heart for their Afrocentric gene. Gretchen probably is a cool girl, and I don't believe that Gretchen is a racist. I don't. I believe that Gretchen is one of those non-black people who hangs out with a lot of black people, feels comfortable saying it, but Gretchen just needs to have more respect for those people that she's saying that she hang out with. And just use a little more discernment about the language that she uses, because there is a time and place for everything. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Do y'all feel like Slim Too Bad just be needing a moment? Because like sometimes whenever she starts fighting, I oftentimes feel like, where did this come from? On this reunion, she fought Meatball, and I think she fought somebody else. But again, like, and please, see, this is why I'm coming on here talking to y'all about it, because I need help figuring some stuff out too. What did I miss? That's the question that needs to be asked. What did I miss about Slim and Meatball? It's just that Slim is just so forgettable to me that I'm not sure. No shade, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see her again on the next season so I get to learn a little more about her and maybe see how she uses this energy when she doesn't need a moment. I would be interested in seeing that. The moment that we've all been waiting for, which is DTB and Teseki fighting. And you know, the damage, the aftermath of it all had us thinking that the fight was probably a little longer or just a little more gruesome even, but it wasn't, you guys. The fight was very not what you would expect it to be. You saw that girl's lip hanging. You saw DTB's lip hanging. So we expected a little more, but what actually happened is that Teseki is just very accurate and powerful in her hits. So she popped her in the face like 2 good times that I saw, and it was over after that. It was over after that. I mean, it was very freaking quick. Like, and when it was over, I was like, oh, that's it? The girl walked backstage and started stripping, and that's how I knew she was in pain. And she just walked backstage where everybody didn't care who was around and started taking off her clothes. They had to blur the things, you know? She didn't even wait to get into the dressing room. She just started changing her clothes right then and there. And again, that's how you know her in pain. She just needed to make a change. She just needed to do something. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know what to do. And to keep it real with you, the real reason why I know that she's in pain is because, like, you ever like have a stomach ache so bad and you sitting on the toilet, but like it's just not enough. You just take all your clothes off. Why do we do that? Like, that's gonna help the stomach feel better. Like she had that moment that we all have, that, oh, let me just get as comfortable as I can. You know, take it off. She had that toilet moment backstage after getting popped in the face by Teseki. So, you know, that's all there really is too with that. She came back out in another tight pink suit and didn't really do much. The most she probably did was knock over a plant. And when she did that I was through. Y'all, when people be all discombobulated, and they, you know, security trying to get them or whatever's going on, and they knocking stuff down, like, when they don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand if you knock something down because you're trying to put your weight on it to get up or something like that and it falls down. But if you're just knocking stuff down just to make it more chaotic, that's so funny to me. On some, not enough is going on here, let me knock this plant down. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the last fight that I saved for episode 2 was one that I personally have been waiting on, because Nunu, right? She's very mad. She's very mad that she says Ahna had some dealings with her baby father. And Anna's like, who's your baby father? It's blowing my mind. I want to know who the baby daddy is. I want to know why she think that Ahna was messing with him or what happened with them two, like, because she's mad. When Ahna came out in the same outfit that Callie had on when she was coming at Natalie, like I said, she looked like Charlie Baltimore. Compliment, compliment. Ahna had the energy that I needed her to have and that I expected her to have. Because just like Mariah Lynn, she's small, but she ain't no punk. The other difference is Ahna might actually win the fight though. When Ahna came on stage with those boots on, her friends told her, girl, take those shoes off, which was great advice, you know, because you need your balance and you can't take those long ass boots off fast. So what is you doing, boo-boo? So thank you for whoever said that, because sure enough, whenever Nunu came out, you already know what was going on. Like, they started squaring up, they started circling around each other like sharks, and they started swinging. And it was very fast. Like, they were swinging very fast, and I didn't know what was going to happen because Nunu looked like she'd be in the gym. She also got some more weight over Ahna, like mostly everybody does. I just didn't think it was going to be good for Ahna just because of the size difference, and I always think that. But Ahna got in there and did not lose. She definitely kept up with her, and like, she was doing little things where, like, she got some long arms or something. Like, it's like her body was all the way back here and she was swinging from all the way back here, and like, she had like moved her body at one point, like, okay, Ahna can fight a little bit. Like, she avoided a couple hits. And I am being biased because I like Ahna. I do have to also mention that the first round, Slim did look like she got the, you know, the upper hand when Ahna was backed onto a chair. When they squared up again and again, I can't say that Ahna lost. The size difference and the fact that the girl looks like she's in the gym. So, you know, I don't really know what's going on. Ahna got some fast hands. She know how to move her little body out the way, and, you know, she be coming out unscathed. You know, the only thing that be messed up is the wig, but that's everybody. That was the last thing that I feel like is worth talking about on the second episode. The third one is airing soon, and I'll be back with you guys to discuss that. I'm gonna drop some Love is Blind episodes soon too, so if you watch that, please tune in. If you don't watch it, season 7, and tune in. Let's talk about these things. So again, thank you so much for making it to the end. If you have made it to the end, please drop a flower emoji at the end or in the comments. In the comments, can you please drop a flower emoji, and I'll know that you have been here this whole time with me, and I will really appreciate it. So again, subscribe to this channel for that type of content, wild recaps and commentary on reality TV. And we'll be back another time or another episode.